Hi, welcome back to TooCuteForCancer.com. This is Jody, and today we're going to be discussing how does cancer make you feel. I know, it's discussed all the time in the news. It's on TV, there's specials about it, there's how to beat it, how to earn money for it, but today we're going to hone in on how does it make you feel. Not how does it make other people feel, but how does it make you feel. And I'm going to start out with just the first words that pop into my mind when I hear that question, how does cancer make you feel? I feel sad. I feel like there was a death. I feel dehumanized sometimes. I feel ugly. I feel deformed. Those are the things that pop in my mind the minute I hear, how does cancer make you feel? Now those aren't the things that I share with other people. The things that I share with other people are, I feel peace, I feel thankful that I was given this gift so I can learn through all this experience and share my faith with others. Okay. Let's get real. Those things are true as well, but those are not the first gut feelings that come to mind when I hear, how does cancer make you feel? I think the hardest thing for me personally is I started out the journey by trying to make everybody else feel comfortable, everyone else feel happy, everyone else feel relieved. Don't worry about me. I don't want this kind of negative attention. I don't want to see the people that I love hurt and cry, and so I don't want my children to be upset. I want people to think that I'm strong, I can do this. But after years of this journey, I've learned that those feelings, number one, are not honest. Those actions are exhausting. So I've learned through the process that there needs to be a balance between whining and crying and I got cancer, I don't feel good, between that and proclaiming that, yeah, you know what, this is how I feel, I will be okay, and my life is in God's hands, and all the positive. But the lesson that I learned is there needs to be a balance. There needs to be truth. Our masks need to come off, and we need to not be so concerned about how other people are reacting to our illness. And we need to start reacting ourselves and learning to deal with our own feelings. The one thing that that brought me comfort through this whole journey is my faith in God. And I know that many of you don't know me, so you're probably going to be thinking, oh, this was a trick now. She's going to get me into that Jesus stuff. But you know what? This is my personal journey, my perspective, my truth. This is how I did and am and will always deal with things. When I was at my lowest, I was doing my Bible study, my morning Bible study, and I started reading the scripture. It's Psalms 139, and at the beginning, I'm just going to read a little bit to you. It says, O Lord, you have searched me and know me. You know when I sit, when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going, my lying, and my comings and goings. You are familiar with all my ways. When I read that, I've read it a million times before, but after having cancer and on one of my down days, I read that and I thought, you know what? God knows when I tell someone that I am fine and I'm not. God knows when I lie down and when I'm in pain and when I'm too exhausted to do my daily routine. God knows. And that lonely feeling that you get when you've pretty much lied to the world about you being fine. And you're home alone in pain while your family's out at Disneyland or work or normal activities. God still knows when you're lying down, when you're sitting down. He knows everything that I did, everything that I'm doing, and He is always there. The second portion that brought me great encouragement says, "You created my innermost being. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, and I know that full well." It goes on to say that my frame was not hidden from you, and your eyes were on my unformed body. All of my days were ordained. All of your days were ordained for me, were written in your book. It says, "How precious are your thoughts, O God, towards me." God made me. He knew every little cell. He knew every single thing about me before I was even born. He knew I would get cancer, and He knew how I would deal with it. But He also knew that I would turn to Him and seek out comfort. And this is how He's bringing me comfort, because having someone in this battle to know, really know how you feel, is absolute perfection. It's really what I needed at the time. It's what I need now. And I hope and pray that you will learn that as your journey progresses, that you too can turn to God, and you can be real with your feelings in your journey, and not everything has to be fine. That was the end of my blog for this month. Thank you for tuning in to TooCuteForCancer.com. See you next time.